Welcome back, you beautiful basties. This is the last one I'll be looking at in the latest launch from Target. The only other one that I was interested in was the Lorrain Winstanley G2s. The Gen1's I've got here. Well used. Loved them. There was no Swiss points on these. This was the original setup you got. It was just a plain black barrel. The new ones are $49.99. These are still more expensive. I think these are still 65 to 70 quid. The old ones without Swiss points. These have been repointed with one of my points that I've kind of dremeled up and all that stuff. If you want to see a point video, let me know down below. But yeah, these were the old ones, all the old PVD coating, just a few simple ring grips. The Lorrain Winstanley flights and the Pro Grip stems. Beautiful stuff. Right, let's see what they've done on the newies. There we go, the standard Target packaging. There we go, let's get one out. Get this out of the way. So now we do have the Swiss points now. Same Pro Grip stems. Same size barrel. Yeah, the milling, same milling. So it's only really up to these bits here. I'll get it close up. Up to here is exactly the same. The only difference is afterwards, where you've got a dreaded smooth section at the back here, which is less on the new version. Then you've got this little micro ring grip, or little ring grip at the back here. And this one is just all the same down it. Whereas this is a bit of smaller ring grip. And then you've got these painted coloured ones, coloured rings on this one. So you've got wider ring grips here, and then the normal ring grip at the back. I like them because you've got the nose grip. I think I'll probably be around half and half. So half on this section and half on the wider painted. So you got a bit of colour on this one now. They put a bit of purple in, and then you got some natural tungsten without the PVD coating on there as well. And specs, if you want me to babble on about them, 26mm Swiss point, 44mm barrel, same as the old one. Short shaft, 34mm, and a No.2 PRO.ULTRA No.2 Target flights, slightly see-through. They're a nice design. Are they the same? No, they are a different design. Lorrain Winstanley. But they, don't know if you can see that on the camera, but they are slightly a see-through. But yeah, there she is. That is the Lorrain Winstanley G2. That's the G1. So let's give them a chuck. See how they compare. If they do. Oh, they're 24 milligrams. 24 milligrams. They're 24 grams, by the way. 24 milligram dart. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Alrighty, here we go, people. I have done Target Japan intermediate No.2 K-Flex in purple to go with the little purple down the bottom, and then I've got some Storm Diamond points, I think they are. Storm Diamond points, a little dark, the smooth, but with the little bit of etching on there. Anyway, let's give these a whirl, but I have been playing with these for a bit, and what I want to say is if you're going to use K-Flex with these, if you look at the, like I said in the close-up, if you look at the nose of this, it's got some big ring grip on it. So even though you've got, which way are we going? That way. Even though you've got the storm point on there, you do get some mad deflections because of the thick ring grip that's on the nose. So I've got some normal flights and stems down there. They are 150 micron, but that's what I like. So I'm going to try, if we do get some mad deflections, we might try them. But anyway, let's have a quick, I have been throwing with them for a bit now. I do like them. They are nice. The only thing I'd say is if you like the Gen1's, so I've got the Gen1's there and there. You probably won't be able to see them, but I'll show you. I'll show you in the close-up macro what I'm talking about. On the Gen2's, the ring grip is now smaller and more condensed, and then you've got the wider section here. But still, I find the Gen1's more grippy. I find the Gen1's more grippy, and it's a more consistent grip on the Gen1's. However, the nose is exactly the same, but as you get up to the different barrel sections with the grooves, they're wider apart on the Gen1's, giving you more grip. And then you've got the two styles of grip on this, and it doesn't give as much grip as the Gen1's. So if you are in the market for these and we're interested in the Gen2's, bear that in mind. There's a bit less grip with these. So I would say these are a 3 at most out of 5. And I would say these are 3.5, yeah, out of 5. So that's my biggest takeaway. It's the nose for deflections, and here it is. The nose for deflections and the difference in the grip, which I'll show you in the macro shots. You'll be able to see it up close there, the difference in the grip. Gen1's grippier, Gen2's not so grippy, but they've got Swiss points. Wow. I've been throwing them quite all right, actually. They've been pretty straight for me, but now I've turned the camera on, it's not going to be, it won't be anywhere near it. But I've tried to film this video so many times, as well as try and upgrade what you're looking at. Yeah, well, I just haven't been feeling it. I wasn't happy with it, so I've just been doing it again and again and again. So take 75.5, and hopefully this one will go up. Wow, come on, Joel. It's amazing. Just can't relax when the camera goes on. Come on. But I would class this as a review now, because I have actually used them for a few hours of throwing before. I haven't just got them out the packet and then told you what I thought about them, which is kind of like an impressions video rather than a review. But so I'd say My first actual review, maybe? I don't know. And a couple at bolt, and then we'll do 10 visit scoring, and then we'll get the hell out of here. I really do judge myself too much while I'm throwing on these videos. It's about the darts, it's not about how I throw, but I tend to judge myself too much on if I'm not throwing very well. 26 incoming. Yes, there it is. Come on. Oh, just relax, please, man. Come on. You can do it. You know you can do it. I'm just going to speak my thoughts out loud, guys. Just because I can. Oh. I was so lucky it went in the 18. It's such a bloody terrible dart. You hear that on the mic? Probably not. Get in there. What have we got left? 4 visits. Steady. Steady times 2. Oh, just under a 50 average. 49.8. Not too bad, not too bad. A nice dart. I got them because I loved the grip on the Gen1's. I thought that grip was nice. I wasn't aware. I thought seeing the bigger grip on these, I was thinking, oh, it'd be even nicer. But it's a little bit less, unfortunately. But that said, yeah, if you are getting these, just be aware of the nose. The nose is going to catch your flights, and you are going to get deflections, especially if you're using K-Flex. The grip, like I said, I'd give it a 3, about average, if not over. A little less grip on these than the Gen1's. Yeah. Lorrain Winstanley. She does it again. A great dad. So it is. I think she's English, actually. I don't even know why I'm saying that. But anyway, there are a few buttons around the screen, guys. If you do enjoy my content, you can click on them. It don't cost you anything to click on them. And as always, I want to hear from you down below. As always, I love hearing from you guys. If you're watching, just let me know, hey, I'm watching. It was a crap video, do this better, or something like that. But anyway, it's coming. Oh, fuck. Oh, blimey. Oh, keep darting, darting.